All right, y'all. We're gonna do another YouTube video. We're going through Thursday night football and Friday night football in the NFL. I will have another Friday night college football video out tomorrow, but we're gonna go ahead and get this one out since the first game is Thursday. Um, First things first, the premium is 40% off as always with code YouTube on season monthly pass. So if you look in the description below, you'll see season pass and monthly pass, whatever one you want. Just click that link; it'll take you there, and it'll automatically have the code input for you. So it'll be 40% off automatically. You don't even have to type anything in. But in case you visit my page without clicking that link, the code is YouTube for either the season or monthly package. So, okay. Now, for the free plays, I don't have anything crazy I love in this game, but Sleeper, fortunately, has two picks on discount. One is Saquon, who I already liked anyways at his original line, and I liked Herbert's original line anyways. Herbert's original line is like 225, so they give him 25 yards off, which is pretty good. Facing the Chiefs, where they should be trailing probably, so I like him. And then I'm also taking Jerry Jeudy as his pair against Cincinnati. Cincinnati's secondary was terrible last year. I don't expect it to be too much improved this year. Plus, Cleveland should be chucking the football with Joe Flacco there, and they should be trailing in this game big time. So I expect Jeudy to see a good bit of targets from Joe Flacco. Whenever Joe Flacco was there in Cleveland, what was that, like 2 years ago now? 3 years ago? Something like 2 years ago, I think it was. We saw how much success the wide receivers had with the Browns whenever Flacco was throwing the ball. So yeah, I like Jerry Jeudy paired with Herbert, and then for Saquon, I like Tet McMillan for the Panthers, 65 and a half receiving yards. Now that Travis Hunter is listed as a backup corner, so I don't expect Travis Hunter to be out there in the secondary. But I love Tet here at 65 and a half. Hopefully Bryce Young throws him some targets. He's favored over 4.5 receptions, which is crazy to me that his line is at 65 and a half then, because normally Tet sees like 15 to 20 yard gains per catch. So, I mean, if he has 5 catches, I don't see how he doesn't go over 65 and a half receiving yards. So I love him here at the spot, especially considering his reception line. He's favored for 5. If he gets 5 catches and doesn't get 65 and a half yards, then whatever. But I love it at this line. And then obviously I love Saquon against Dallas, where they should be running the ball a shit ton because of them being able to win. Or them winning. They should be winning. But if you look at the weather for that game as well, this is also why I like it. It's supposed to rain a little bit. So if it's raining, that's run game favorable. So we're taking Saquon. Some other player props that you can take, because to be honest with you, I don't love that Thursday night game a ton. But some other player props I did look at in that game were Jake Ferguson, receiving yards at like 34 and a half, I think it is. 34. I want to say it's 34 and a half for Jake Ferguson. I like the tight end spot against. I like the tight end spot against the Eagles, because the Eagles' two DBs are so good with DeJean and shit. I can't think of his other name. Y'all know who I'm talking about though. Both DBs for the Eagles are actually, the entire secondary is nasty. But what's his name? It's bothering me. I know his name. I can't think of it. Bro. Oh my goodness. Even the internet got that shit wrong. Yeah, Quinyon Mitchell. Thank you. Jeez. Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper Jean are going to be on the outside, but they're going to be lined up against George Pickens and CD, I would assume. So yeah, I like Jake Ferguson's receiving yards because I think he'll see a good bit of targets. But I do like George Pickens' total for longest catch over 21 and a half receiving yards as well. He hit that like 12 out of 14 games last year, I think, and Dak Prescott loves throwing the ball downfield. So I like GP to make a big catch. It's not even that big. 22 yards is not even that crazy, honestly. So I like GP at that line. And then for the Friday night game, some other props I like, because I don't want to just give y'all like a discount pick and then 2 picks for Sunday. That's kind of boring, so I'm giving y'all some more. For Friday night, the other player props I was looking at was Lad McConkey, 5.5 receptions, or his 70.5 receiving yards. I like both of those for Lad McConkey. And then I want to say like Quentin Johnston. I think his line was at like 24.5 or something, 20.5. Like, I know he sucks at catching a football, but if he does catch the football, he's actually really good with the football in his hands. So I do like him for his receiving yards because the line is so low. I also looked at Omari and Hampton's rushing line. The only issue with that is the Chiefs were really good against the run last year, but I believe his rushing yard line is at like, I could have this completely wrong, but I think it's at 45 and a half. If it's that low, I would definitely take it. I guess I could look. I don't know why I'm acting like I can't look at the sports book. I can definitely just look. Let me see. Ignore this. I was just looking at something. Show you, where is this? 47 and a half. So that was close. Yeah, I honestly like this line. If you want to take it at 47 and a half, I don't hate that at all. Same with Xavier Worthy. 4.5 rushing yards for Worthy. We know how much the Chiefs love to get him involved in the run game. I would look to take Worthy at 4.5. That's actually not bad. I'll probably take that at some point. But I do like the Hampton line. And then I also told you all I liked this Ladd McConkey line, 71.5. I think it's like 70.5 on Sleeper. And then 5.5 for McConkey as well. Looks really good. Also, I don't hate the Will Dissly props. If you wanted to look at Will Dissly's receiving yards at 17.5, I think this is a really good line, actually. I would look to take this. So, here, I'll just throw them all up on the screen so you know what I'm looking at. I'm not taking all these, by the way. These are just like ones that you can throw into your slips. I have taken the George Pickens line. Everything else I haven't taken. I did take the George Pickens longest catch line though. Jake Ferguson. Yeah, so Ferguson's at 32.5 actually. I really like that. Do they have the longest catch on here? No, they don't. I don't think. Yeah, no, they don't. Oh, wait, here you go. Yeah, so George Pickens is literally minus 195 to catch a 20-yard pass. Why are we not taking the 21.5-yard catch? You know what I mean? Definitely need to look at that. So I would highly consider taking George Pickens' 21.5 longest catch. I know it's on Dabble. I know you probably get it on Prize Picks. Sleeper doesn't have longest catch, unfortunately. But like I said, Sleeper does have these discounts, so make sure that you download Sleeper. Use my code Morrisbros. Get a 100% deposit match up to $100 whenever you sign up with my code. If you sign up with my code, shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'll give you a free month of premium. Just shoot me proof that you used my code and I got you. But, yeah, I mean, you get these 2 discounts, and there's also like 3 other discounts on there. There's a Malik Neighbors discount. I forget what the other 2 are. There's like 5 different discounts, but Herbert and Saquon are the first game, so I took them already. But I would highly consider looking at Ferguson. I would definitely take the George Pickens 21.5 longest catch. I would look at Will Dissly's line, definitely. I already took Ladd McConkey as well. And then if you wanted some rushing props, I like the Xavier Worthy 4.5 and Amari and Hampton 47.5. So I like all those. And then these were the pairs again. Ted McMillan with Saquon, and then Jerry Jeudy with Jay Herbo. Also, if you need a sports book that you want to bet straight bets, spreads, over-unders, whatever, download ProfitX, use code Morrisbros. I'll give you a free month of premium if you do that as well. Just shoot me a DM on Instagram. And then don't forget, if you want all our plays, premium is 40% off whenever you use code YouTube, or if you just click the link in the description below. I'll also have Sleeper linked below, so you can just click that link, download it, get your deposit match, and then get these 2 slips in. But yeah, other than that, that's all I got for y'all. That is my favorite plays and some other player props that I like/am considering taking for Thursday night, Friday night football games of Cowboys, Eagles, Chargers, Chiefs. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any of these free play videos. Like I said, we'll have a college football video out. Hopefully they have Friday's lines up tomorrow. That's kind of why I haven't posted a video, honestly, right now, because none of the college football lines are out, which I expect them to start rolling out either tonight or tomorrow morning. But I'll have a video for that tomorrow. But I got a lot of YouTube videos I got to record because there's so many games going on this weekend, which thankfully, because who doesn't love watching football? So we'll have a bunch of videos out. We'll have like some longer videos for college football Saturday and NFL Sunday as well. So make sure you subscribe, trying to get the YouTube growing. We've been doing pretty well to start the year so far, so thank y'all for that. And other than that, that's all I got for y'all. Check the links out in the description below, and we'll see you in the next one.